Thank you for joining our family.
We're happy you're here.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I am not feeling well. So anyway, we're stuck in the car, me and Jazzy. Jazzy, hey. She used to respond to me. She doesn't now. She kind of just ignores me. Like, she's not actually asleep. For anybody that's just thinking, like, your dog's asleep, let her be. She literally was looking at me as I was turning this on. She's like snorted and put her head down, and she's just like, I'm done with you right now. Yeah, I see you're there. Or maybe she just knows that whenever I got the camera on that, you know, I'm not talking to her. But anyway, struggling with the flu. I'm trying to like make our bedroom and all that thing look nice. There you are, you little dick face. No, you're a sweetie, I love you. Who's your good girl? That's right, you're a good girl. Now, we'll go for walkies later, okay? Anyway, we're stuck in here. My wife is right now in the college doing her thing. So thankfully she'll be able to sign up for her class tonight. The only other thing that I do know of is... I'm sorry, I'm kind of out of it. We found out that we have a few more steps with, like, the financial aid to get help for this. Just more red tape, more hoops I was not told before. The file that's supposed to be perfectly acceptable is no longer acceptable because that's how it works. We're kind of getting used to it at this point. I sometimes wonder if Shannon wishes she was kind of back in her area because I think that, you know, you don't deal with as many errors as you do whenever you're in a small town like mine. We have a lot of mistakes, and, like, no one gets in trouble for the mistakes. You're just looked at like, well, you should have been in here sooner, but it's like, we were in here sooner. There's 50 mistakes that kind of got us here. Like, we're told that everything's fine, and we're supposed to come in on this day, and we checked in, and everything was still fine. Is it really our fault? I don't know. But, yeah. So me and Jazzy are hanging out here. I'm trying not to bother my wife. I hope everything's going good. It's a different advising session. I've never seen this kind of advising session. It seems like they're trying to change some stuff up, which I'm always all for, trying to improve. But I really feel like if they just, like, try to be more accurate before they try to improve, it'd be very good for everybody. But anyway, I wanted to do this video because I feel like it's been a long time since, like, I've done it myself. I've been doing, like, all of the video editing and dealing with, like, all of the errors that, like, keep popping up on our end. Seems like there's a trend with errors. But it's never our fault. I'm kidding. I mean, what are you going to do? Our power's been going out, which is going to cause errors. You're compiling something and your computer goes out, that can cause errors. Like having to start everything over, errors. So we've been trying hard to do everything right. Trying not to be negative, not trying to be like, I hate my area and all that. Like, every place is going to have problems. That's life. You're going to have problems. You just gotta solve them. You gotta do your best and not let them get you down and just keep going. Anyway. Is this the most boring clip ever? Can people understand what I'm saying? I mean, I struggle to speak sometimes, especially when I'm sick. I hope I don't look too sick. But yeah, I don't feel well. Sorry if I'm like all over the place right now. I realize that I'm not straight. There we are. We're straight now. But not in that way. Don't tell the wife. I'm kidding. Oh, I'm hoping that she'll come out and everything will be great. She's been working so hard to try to get into the nursing program. I really want this to go well. And I think it'd be really good news for her. Because I feel like we haven't gotten like a whole lot of good news. I think the first good news we really got to hear was thankfully by our new doctor that has really helped us and has really helped my wife and her PCOS. It's wonderful to finally see some rewards for all of her hard work and our hard work, mainly her hard work. She's very impressive, and yeah, I'd like to see a lot of good things start happening for her. Because she is working hard, and I mean, like, she literally's gone clear across the country. I know she misses her parents. I'm glad that we're able to get her to go for the spring break, that we're able to find the funds, and, like, everything fell into place. I can't remember if we talked about it. Her grandmother, I'm pretty sure we did. Her grandmother ended up going into the hospital, which, like, scared her, because, like, right around this time, we ended up losing somebody at the house who was perfectly fine. But that's just kind of how it is sometimes. I mean, that's just how it goes. You can be perfectly fine one moment, and then next, it's over. To put it bluntly, I apologize. Shannon always tells me that I'm way too blunt about life and death, but I've grown up with this. Like, I saw a dead body way too early, and it was just already at that time, like, yeah, that's what happens. This happens. Like, if there are ghosts, then my house would be the haunted house of the world. So, like, I guess I don't see it like a lot of people do. I don't talk about it the same way. I don't think anybody in my home does. We just know. We're used to it. But I'm off point. I think that got her very scared that that's going to happen to her grandmother. I mean, her grandmother obviously is not a spring chicken, but I keep telling her that, like, she's not showing any signs of going. She's healthy. She's moving around. I mean, she's as healthy as an average human being. None of us is perfect. Nobody has a truly perfect, clean bill of health. Usually, if you do, there's something you just haven't found yet, and it's around the corner. Hopefully, it's nothing special or big. Don't want to wish ill on any healthy people, but that's how it goes. Like, with most people, I've never, even whenever I was dealing with, like, a lot of athletes, it wasn't that they're in perfect condition, that they're doing great. It's actually, they could list off a bunch of stuff wrong with them. But anyway, thankfully her grandmother is okay, and everyone is healthy and happy for the most part, so I think we're pretty blessed right now. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I don't even remember why I was actually going to talk. I'm just sick, and I really wanted to do something. Kind of talk to you guys alone, since I haven't, like, in forever. So, let's see what Shannon has to say. Back to you, baby. Jelly. 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 So, you know how I literally said, yeah, I'm taking over, shut up.
I'm not sure if they even caught the beginning of that because you didn't wait for me to hit the record button, you sassy bitch.
Oh, anyway, you know how I said, we'll be right back in a second with Shannon?
Oh, did you record something?
I did.
Aw, he's a good hubby.
It's been 3 hours. It has been like 3 hours. 3.
I hate to say it, but I think I'm catching his cold.
Okay, so should we do a take 2 now? It's gonna be our first ever take 2 since you just flimmed all over my video.
No, nothing came out. It was just a dry heave. So we're good. So yeah, I thought that was gonna be 30 minutes tops. That was like 2.5 hours. I was not prepared for that. Not mentally, not physically, not nothing. Oh my gosh.
I don't understand why her experience is so much different than mine. I'm actually wondering if whenever I did this, if I told them I took the orientation when I didn't. But, like, that was ridiculous. Like, what kind of video were you guys watching?
He was talking. The dean of students was talking about like the Sexual Harassment Act, like Protection Act, and so we watched a YouTube video that said consent is like tea, and I mean, just go look that up for yourself. It was kind of funny.
It was, but like, did it just basically just tell you to like go home and masturbate?
No, it just said if you wouldn't throw hot tea on somebody that's sleeping, don't put your dick in someone that's unconscious. No one likes that. No.
How do you know if they're unconscious and they can't say like I like that?
Stop it! You don't know who's watching this. They could have went through things.
Okay, that's true. I'm sorry. But like that's like the most ridiculous video I have ever heard of.
But anyways, so that was like a long afternoon. We're about to go get some dinner, and oh my gosh, my double chin is real. He's trying to drive.
I'm trying to not hit this like little kid behind us.
Spatial reasoning.
There we go. Okay. And there we go. We're good. We're good. Everybody's got enough room to get out. No reason for social anxiety. Like
Anyways,
you do
yeah.
all the time.
Went to advising session for Clatsop Community College. I'm glad it's over.
I drink all the
Yay!
Coke. I drink all the Coke.
Sounds good. Say bye.
Okay, so.
But yeah, I got registered for my last 2 prereqs that I needed, so I took off, like, in the midst of that meeting, I took 3 things off of my to-do list, but I added, like, 2 or 3 others, so basically we haven't moved.
Well, no, you're registered for your classes, so you got the seats.
Okay, yes, so worst case scenario, I do have the seats. If we have to pay out of pocket, it would be horrible, but at least I got the spot.
Oh no, we'd actually have to pay for something with our own money.
Yay for optimism! Bye!
Yay.